Here's some amazing advices from amazing and top YouTubers inspired by Think Media. Thank you so much, sir.
Three of us were college dropouts, one was a high school dropout, and one, I don't know, he just like quit his job. We were all super small YouTubers, and we basically talked every day for 1,000 days in a row and did nothing but just like hyper study, like what makes a good video, what makes a good thumbnail, what's good pacing, like how to go viral. We would just get on Skype every morning, and like some days like I'd get on Skype at 7 a.m. and I'd be in the call until like 10 p.m. and then I'd go to bed, I'd wake up and I'd do it again. We'd do things like take 1,000 thumbnails and see if like there's a correlation to the brightness of the thumbnail to how many views.
So the Dream 100 I stole from this guy called Russell Brunson. He's got books that I really recommend. The Dream 100 is a list of your 100 creators in your niche that are the top of the top of the top, and you want to try and do a collab with them. I might be in your Dream 100. In my one was the YouTubers who were popping off at the time. It was like Andrew Kirby, Cole Hastings. Now, for example, if I was going to redo it, it would be things like Jordan Peterson, Lewis, what's that guy's second name? The School of Greatness, like those type of guys, like high level guys. The Dream 100, you make a document and you literally try to literally number 100 people who are like at the top of your industry, and the idea is that you try and invite them for some kind of collab. You try and befriend them, you try and, you know, like get close to them and do like, especially if you can get onto their channel, that's fucking mad. And the idea is if you send an invite out to all 100, you might actually get one guy that says yes. It's way better use of your time to go after the Dream 100 and get 99 rejections than it is to go after like other like small ass creators where there's no real benefit for you to collab in with some guy who's got like 10 subscribers and you both are quite new to your self-improvement. You'll spend quite honestly like the same amount of time messaging like people who are unknown, where your collab is just going to be based on like, oh yeah, we might just have a chit chat, compared to like sending out 100 DMs onto like some fucking high level.
Now, your YouTube channel might be a way to get clients for your business, whatever business that is. It might be a way for you to in future sell, coaching, courses, mastermind, whatever it may be. It might be a way for you to sell a subscription service. Maybe you even have a software that you started, you bootstrapped a software company, and your YouTube is a way to feed leads to that software company. Whatever it may be, it could even be a Patreon if you want. Whatever it is, just start to think before you start your YouTube channel of how am I actually going to monetize this, not short term, but mid to long term. A YouTube channel will really pay you dividends for the long run. Building a YouTube channel really is one of the biggest blessings that anyone could ever have bestowed upon them. So start today. You won't see results for the next 3 months, 6 months, but when it comes in, especially if you have a good monetization strategy in place, and also you don't need to reinvent the wheel at all. You can really just, you can follow similar frameworks to a lot of different YouTubers that are already out there, but just add your own spice, add your own things that people know you, distinctly and specifically for. With me, although I run a business YouTube, I talk so much about watches. People know me for some cigar stuff, fashion stuff, some of my lifestyle stuff. And outside of that, some of my very heavy hitting, deep, very intense videos on spirituality, God, geopolitics. I'm very outspoken on a lot of these things. But as I said, you don't need to reinvent the wheel, but just add your own spice and your own flavor to it.
I clearly stopped trying. I'm not trying to grow my channel anymore. I'm just thankful with the audience that I have. I'm not trying to push shit to see, oh, can we hit 100 million? Can we do it? There's no right and wrong in these things. I think how to grow on YouTube, you're gonna get a different answer from any different YouTuber that answers the question. And I hate to make it seem like I am the only one who knows this thing and I'm the only one who has the right answer, because that's not true at all. I can only speak from my experience pretty much, and that's what I'm gonna do. Going back 7 years ago when I started making videos, like I said before, I was making Call of Duty videos. I felt frustrated as hell, and that's why I sympathize with YouTubers that come to me for advice on how to grow their channel, because I've been there. I know how it feels like to make videos and your channel is not growing at all, and you're just wondering why I'm making good content, why is no one watching it? And just that feeling that you have more to give but it's not going anywhere, it's extremely frustrating. But the first thing I noticed was I know it's obvious, this is obvious, but just mentioning to people to subscribe at the end of the video. I think I mentioned this before, but I know it was the first thing that I noticed that really helped bring in a lot more subscribers.
90 million subscribers?
Well, we across everything, we're closing in on 200 million subscribers.
Jeez!
Yeah, because have you seen our dub channels?
No.
Can you pull that up? Just search Mr. Beast in Espanol. So we actually, which I'm kind of curious why you don't do this. We do our videos in other languages as well.
Really?
Yeah, and
Wow.
so I can't wait to show you this because I actually have a really cool story.
Veremos a
Here,
la
just go
primaria.
to
Al
the
final-
channel so you can translate.
Who does this?
We do.
So you hire someone
videos.
to translate if they're going to say exactly what I said.
Well, you have quality control. So we have before a video gets uploaded, we have 3 different people who basically write the transcript, and then if the words don't line up on all 3, then let me think about the process. We have something like that because I was worried about that as well. I think we take the original transcript and then we have it dubbed, and then after stuff we have 2 different people write out, and if it doesn't line up with the original, then there's it's a red flag, and then we look at it.
Interesting.
Yeah, we built some system where I don't have to worry about that. Oh, and the final point is, in Spanish, the guy who does my dubs is the same guy who dubs Spider-Man. We managed to convince him. So a lot of those comments are like, why does he sound like Spider-Man? Or is Mr. Beast Spider-Man?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and so what we do is when we go into these markets, we get celebrities to do my voice. So then the local people in the language freak out. So Japan's coming up, and I can't say who, but we secured a giant voice actor from an anime to do my dubs, and whenever we launch in Japan, I know they're gonna lose their freaking minds.
That's a brilliant idea. That's so smart.